And welcome back to the cybershindigpodcast. Everybody, what is up? It's us, your favorite little basement dwellers of the night, in the evening, in the morning, and the mid-afternoon. I'm one of your hosts, Johnny Goodrich here, and to my left is the heart and soul of the CSP, baby. It's Mike Kroll. Welcome to the experience. How are you, Mike?
I'm doing well. You really know how to build us up, I tell you. Basement dwellers of the night.
Ooh.
We're really gonna... We play
Yeah.
We're always just sitting in the basement back to back playing our individual organs. Do you have a mask on or are you maskless?
Dueling organs. I got half the mask.
Oh, half the mask.
Because the other side of my face was burnt.
Okay.
In a crazy chemical spill at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I also have a mask. Nothing's wrong with mine though. I just wear it to be cool.
It's pretty dope, actually.
Yeah.
It's pretty metal. It's like, all right, that's pretty cool. I respect it.
Yeah.
Game respects game, baby. How you been, dude? It's been a hot freaking second, as always. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Oddly enough, I've seen you probably more recently than not. But we haven't really had a chance to talk and decompress and talk about our individual lives.
Dude, for those of you just listening, Mike's got the sleekest little haircut going on today. It's fucking dapper. You can just call him Dapper Dan from now on.
You can, actually. That's my new handle.
If there is
Dapper Dan.
If there is like a hair cream company that wants to sponsor Mike, hit him up.
Hit me up. Why not? I look dapper.
There's like some like ma and pa, like some old lady making hair cream in her basement.
Nice.
She'll shoot you a sponsorship.
That's fine. If it's real butter, sure. I don't take any of that fake butter.
Yeah, dude.
That
chemical shit.
I got it on Sunday. You know, it's
Really?
kind of a spur of the moment. It was Saturday night. I was by myself, and I was like, I need a haircut. I was like, I wonder if they have anything like the following weekend. I looked, and they're like, we have something Sunday.
Yeah.
It's like, sign me up.
What's a haircut run these days? Expensive, isn't it?
Yes, but the person I see is like the head honcho.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than having like, I've never had like a barber. Did you go to a barber or salon?
I went to a salon.
Okay.
Which I tell you what, if you're a man out there, you go to a barber, stop.
Have you been?
Yes.
To like a good barber though?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been to several barbers in my life. Beauty
salons.
salons.
Like a new barber though.
Okay, will you just calm down? I know you're getting defensive.
But things about
Then
barbers.
That's fine.
Like
But
the experience.
Beauticians, I tell you, there's something else. They will treat you well.
That's true.
They I don't know. It's
They
just
wash your hair and it
they
feels
wash
good.
your hair,
Like,
and they just, I don't know. It's a different vibe.
yeah.
I go to barbers and I feel like it's a very
bro scene.
It is, which is fine. But I feel like my hair is taken care of more at a beauty salon, while my like social aspect is taken care of more at a barbershop.
Yeah, and you're also
sense?
like your hairstyle. You're not going to get like lined up and faded. You're going to get like
Maybe
trimmed.
next time.
Yeah, and you're not like going to get your beard fucking, I don't know,
Waxed?
No, not like trimmed or anything too. That's like the big thing is getting like lined up, getting like some fades or like getting your beard trimmed.
No,
that's like the barber thing.
I go for a very classic, just swoof over and.
Okay.
I need mine thinned a lot. I have very thick hair.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Hashtag thick hair.
The thick hair boys.
Hell yeah, the thick hair boys.
My hairstylist though, she also plays Dungeons and Dragons.
No shit.
So we were kind of chatting about like what was going on with our campaign, what was going on with her campaign.
How old?
She's a bit older than us,
Okay,
but only by a couple years.
I was gonna say I thought it'd be really funny if she's like 50 years old because it could happen.
It could happen, yeah.
Because the game is so old.
It came out in the 70s, so very likely.
Right.
No, but she was telling me that right now they are in a town and they're like, she's trying to open up a business, and like someone else was like,
a PC is trying to open a. Yeah, that's very funny.
And she like another character was like having this wagon, and they were like, hiring people to sell stuff out of this wagon,
Nice.
but like this mafia's in town, right?
Oh.
And they're like charging for like protection. They
Yeah.
killed the kid that they hired.
Oh my god.
And she's like, we should start a union. Like they tried to unionize. And then she was like, then I thought, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Let's just go kill the fucking mob.
Yeah, really. Why would you even try?
I don't know.
That's like too realistic. Like,
Yeah.
let's get the mob
Let's
out of
unionize.
here. They're skimming off the top and scaring everybody and making us pay taxes. Yeah, it's bullshit. I'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
We're going to blow them up.
Dude, I don't know. I used to go, until I was a senior in high school, I went to a barbershop.
Okay.
Different barbershops too, all around.
Yeah.
And
were they run by old timers though, like old men?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you gotta go to one that's run by like a
young chap.
Yes, like a young suave dude.
I don't know. I don't have a reason to.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like as soon as I went to a beautician, like my world was changed.
Fair.
And I tell you what, I love talking to beauticians versus barbers. They're just so much more like
well,
open to talk.
Just in general,
Yeah,
like talking while you get your hair
The
cut.
barbers are like, yeah, cool.
That's my kind of. I watch TV.
Yeah.
Dude, I grew like so. My sister cut hair for the longest time in a salon.
Yeah.
And I grew up in a fucking salon, dude. And I would always go after work or after school. I'd be so tired, and everyone would be wanting to talk to me. I'm just like, dude, like everyone just settled down, and it is like the mecca for gossip.
Yeah.
Like hair
Maybe
salons.
that's why I thrive.
Hair salons are the cattiest fucking places. Obviously, it's just a bunch. Usually, or it's a bunch of women. Nowadays, you see a lot more men working in hair salons, though, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fucking. It's like the fucking cat den, dude. It's like I don't even know how to explain it, but it is just a lot of shit talking going on.
Listen,
Like
I am the only
backstabbity.
man that works at my company, so this is like a typical Tuesday for me.
Yeah,
if anything, the hair salon is like a lot less
you're
than what it
primed
is
up.
at
My
work.
sister is too sweet for that environment. She wouldn't have stood a chance if she wanted to like open her own salon.
That is true.
She just kind of lets the shit roll off her back, but still, like, she's not out there talking smack about her coworker.
I guess I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, I don't
she was always telling me smack when I went in there to see
Was
her.
she?
Yeah, she was like,
She was giving
Johnny's
you-
a little bitch.
Oh my god! I thought she was gonna give you like legit tea.
No, Steph was very good at just like having a general conversation.
She's good at that. She's
Yeah.
good at small talk.
Mm-hmm. And I
And
think
just kind of keeping things above the belt.
that's something you have to be when you work in that kind of environment too. Even as a barber,
Yeah.
I feel like you have to have small talk, and it's a skill to kind of perceive how well your client is wanting to talk or not.
Yeah, because you don't want to force anything. But that's the thing. It's like and Steph's told me this. Like all those women just love to talk to their hairstylist because it's like, what else do you got to do when you're sitting there in a chair for some of these people like 3 hours or 2 hours or whatever? If they're getting permed and all this weird shit that I don't understand, and chemical shit in their head.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just like to talk and gab and talk the shit.
You become close with your hairstylist, I feel.
That's true.
Like when you are with someone for years and years, you become like it's a rapport. It's almost like a doctor, but like
I think
more
it's more
important?
I think it's more intimate than a doctor in some aspects because you're seeing them way more often.
well, I only see mine twice a year.
How many times do
Maybe
you see your
thrice?
doctor?
I haven't seen a
was
doctor
gonna
in
say,
5 years.
I figured.
No,
I'm just starting to build a rapport
7 years.
with my doctor. We've gotten pretty close actually. She's seen like the inside of my leg, so like pretty close to my gooch. I had like a rash from running, and I was like, "Listen, I need some cream down here." She's like, "Do you care if I see it?" I was like, "No." And I just like pulled my pants down. She's like a 40-year-old. She's like a younger doctor too.
Yeah.
She's like,
Well, it doesn't
obviously,
matter.
She doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, we talked
So-
about that. Medical
That's
people
right.
don't give a shit.
They don't
It's
fucking care.
yeah. But anyhow, sorry to detract to talk about my haircut and
No,
then
I
get
like
off the
it.
topic of hairstyles.
I like it, dude. You're looking good as usual. I'm coming back fresh from a trip up in the Great Northwoods.
Oh wow, Canada.
No, not that far north.
Oh,
Reel it back south a little bit.
Pennsylvania,
No, that's too far east.
Transylvania.
Dude, it was so nice. I think, first off, I'm sorry, I got to do this. Cold Bush Light.
I'll open up mine too.
What do you got?
It's a grape Zevia, supplied by my host Johnny Goodrich.
I have a 6-pack of this shitty fake pop in
I think it's all right.
in my fridge. You think it's good?
Yeah, for listeners, Johnny went to Wisconsin. I'm not going to beat around the bush. That's the state he went to.
I went to
which-
Wisconsin.
How long did it take you via vehicle?
4 hours. 4.5 hours.
Wow.
Not bad. It wasn't a bad drive. It was actually quite pleasant. It was actually a quite pleasant drive.
Yeah, did you drive the whole way?
Yes, the whole way.
Wow. Did you want to?
Yes.
You're
my
that
dad-
guy.
Now, when I'm driving with my dad, I am because he like sleeps and stuff. Like
Okay.
he'll fall asleep at the wheel.
Oh my god.
So I'll just
Holy
like I will
shit.
drive.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm like I'll drive, and 4 hours, whatever. We split it up.
I will say you are, in my humble opinion, and don't get too big of a head from this, okay? I am the most comfortable driving with you out of all my friends.
That's very nice of you.
I'm dead serious.
Sometimes I get distracted though when I'm driving,
Well, don't tell me that. Now I'm going to be like, oh.
but I'm good. I drive a lot.
Yeah, that one time you were like, where's my phone? I need to get a video of this dude doing donuts.
Oh yeah, while I'm in the car. I'm like, give me my phone quick. Everyone's like freaking out. I'm like, wait,
It's like, no.
dude. To this day I wish I had like a video of that. That was the wildest shit coming home that night.
It's a good
We
story.
talked about that.
Yeah.
I told my dad about that. He's like, yeah, that sounds about right for the area you were in. I was like, yeah, probably. But we split it up. So it was a 4-hour drive straight up north to Marcus, and we went to Little Green Lake, which is just south for you Wisconsin geography folks.
There's so many listening right now.
Too many of them. All you cheeseheads out there, shout out. It's south.
Go Pack Go.
Go Pack Go. Brett Favre, boy.
Brett Favre?
Brett Favre.
He signed again for the Green Bay.
No, he didn't. That's Aaron Rodgers. Brett Favre hasn't played like 15 years.
Oh, goddamn.
Aaron Rodgers.
Who's Brett Favre?
He was like the original good Green Bay Packers QB.
Oh, my God. I'm getting old because I thought the
Brett
same
Favre.
one was there. Brett Favre.
Yeah, bud.
Oh.
Dude, it was like a fucking... what do you call that? Like where you go on like a field trip to like get information and like a fact seeking kind of thing for like my character for your
like research?
Yes, it was like a research like trip for my character for your
for
Strahd.
I almost said Vlad.
For Strahd, because I play like a northern cheesehead and he's just
Minnesota.
like, oh yeah, bud.
Yeah.
Hey there, pal. Dude, I could not have been like more proud of myself. The first bait shop I go in, he's like, hey there, bud. And I was like, shut the fuck up. He's like, now what can I do for your bud?
Oh.
And I was like, I just need some bait. He's like, all right, here, bud. Just call me
Just
bud
bud
the
all
whole
the time.
Bud.
You
Thanks.
call your buddies buds all the time.
I don't call him bud. Hey, bud.
You say buddy. I got a buddy down south who
way
he
different.
ranches koalas.
It's way different than be like, hey there, bud. You guys looking for some minners?
Minners. Did they
Minnows.
say
No, they
that?
didn't say minners.
Oh, okay.
That was just me putting a little flair
I'm
on
like,
it.
that's a fucking fake Wisconsin if they said minners.
But we split it up. So as every good northern road trip, if you're going through Wisconsin, crossing the Illinois border into Wisconsin, you got to stop at the Mars Cheese Castle, baby.
Absolutely.
The old Mars Cheese Whiz. And we swung through there, dude. And I had the time of my life. We went through there twice. We went there on the way back, dude. It was fucking awesome. I loved it. This is it here.
Oh, you got pictures.
Well, it's just their website.
It's the website.
This is just their website. They have so much. So it looks like for those of you that don't know, it's a giant castle on the side of like the interstate, right on the border of Illinois and Wisconsin, and they sell like a shitload of cheese from all around the area.
Was it busy?
We were there on a Wednesday afternoon, so it wasn't.
Yeah.
We came back on a Sunday and it was fucking packed.
Well, yeah.
Insane. I picked up some beer, some New Glarus. That's like the Wisconsin beer.
Let me see it.
This one is called Spotted Cow. That's like their... You can
'Cause
only buy
cows
that.
are famously not.
Only buy that in Wisconsin.
This looks cloudy.
It's gonna look like this, like a Busch Light.
I
Maybe a little
I
heavier.
believe you. It just looks cloudy.
It's very good.
I'm not shit talking. I don't fucking care what beer tastes like.
It's pretty good.
Every drop of Wisconsin original farmhouse
You
ale.
can only buy that in Wisconsin.
Huh.
They sell it on draft too, and like
That sounds only in Wisconsin.
fucking delicious. It's expensive as hell.
Oh, geez, sorry.
It's $30.
Moving it around.
It's
Ooh.
$30 a case.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a fucking bottle.
No,
I was gonna be
no.
like, you can go to hell.
It's like a little more than $1, maybe $1 a beer, maybe a little more because there's 24 in a case.
Can you do that quick math?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like $1.20 a beer or some shit like that.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. But we went to the Mars Cheese Castle. I bought all sorts of shit. I bought cheese curds. I bought meat sticks. I bought the best banana bread I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Really?
So good. They have a tavern. On the way home, we stopped for lunch, and we got like really good like deli sandwiches with good cheese.
Ooh.
And I went in and got a beer. They have like a bar that you can just grab a beer, and I got a beer poured for me and had lunch. And then we took off.
Time.
Dude, it was awesome. This was literally like one of my favorite parts of the trip. It's so fucking sad to say, but
I disagree.
So
if you
basic.
like cheese, I mean, I've never been.
There's souvenirs.
I've always wanted to go.
I wanted to buy souvenirs, but they were ridiculous.
Souvenirs,
They were
$20.
so
Holy shit. Eat cheese or die.
expensive. They had cheese heads, like a block of cheese that you could put foam, like the foam cheese head. $35.
You cannot bring that here. I'm not kidding. If you come into Northwest Indiana or Illinois, for that matter, you'll get shot.
Yeah, Josh wore his Chicago Bears hat up and stopped at a few.
Oh, no.
He's like, I didn't even think about it.
Holy
like,
shit.
That's pretty bold.
He's
dude.
lucky he got out alive.
He's like, that's pretty bold doing that kind of shit around Packers territory here.
Yeah. Yikes.
Brett Favre. Oh, yeah, but go Pack. But yeah, we went, and then we ended up going to a little place called Fleet Farm. You ever hear of it?
No, I haven't.
It is like the Northerners' giant, what would you consider it? Like a outdoor store, pretty much.
So like Rural King, but in Wisconsin.
Yes, but better.
Oh, okay.
But more fishing.
Oh,
More.
look at that little
I know,
rabbit.
so
Can you
stupid.
bite a rabbit?
No, I don't want that.
Use that for bait.
Get that shit out of here.
Get a crocodile.
It's insane for fishing and like hunting stuff. Like I went in there into their like outdoor section, and they just had an entire wall that was bigger than my house, probably.
Damn.
Just covered in guns. I was like, holy fuck, dude.
That's weird for Wisconsin.
It was insane.
Is that a ladle?
Yeah, it's for your ice. You get the ice out of there. What the fuck?
No products found.
What?
This place fucking sucks.
They were kind of low on all their ice fishing gear because they were coming to the end of their season.
Oh, yeah? Because it is spring?
But yeah, dude, there was so much shit at Fleet Farm. I ended up getting a tip up, which I'll explain later.
Sexy.
It was like $25.
I'm like, ooh, that was pretty cheap for that kind of service.
I literally just went in there because I've heard so many things about Fleet Farm. I wanted
over $1,000. What is over $1,000?
Dude,
Go
come
up.
on,
Go
are you
up.
serious?
Right here. It
Yeah.
says over $1,000.
It's probably like a graph. Yeah, it is.
What the fuck's a graph?
An ice fishing.
Oh
like
my god, a sonar.
A fish finder. Why is that?
How much of an edge do you need over these fish?
I will tell you because it was nuts. Did I show you mine?
Let me.
I got a fish finder. Did I show you it?
Yes, you showed me it. You were really
Did
happy.
I put it on the podcast? Did I show it on the podcast?
I'm pretty sure you did.
I don't know if I did or not.
You always if
I'm
not,
pretty
you
happy
can bring
about
it
this.
again if you'd like.
Well, no, I'll just pull up a picture of it.
But like, dude, you're spending almost literally thousands of dollars to catch a fish when you can literally just go to like McDonald's and get a fucking fish fillet.
Not the same, Mike.
No,
it is
it's
not the same. That is fucking pollock or some weird cod from God knows where.
Yeah, it's from Lake Dale. That's how McDonald's stocks their fish.
It fucking could be, dude. You never know what you're getting with that shit. Not a fan of that. But so we went to Fleet Farm. I walked in there. My dad ate Taco Bell in the car while I was walking around shopping at the Fleet Farm. I don't eat that shit, but he's all about it, as some of our listeners know. We left there and then headed right up to the Airbnb. And it was a really cool Airbnb. Had, what is it, like 3 rooms, a nice kitchen, right on the lake. We had like 2 bars right down the street from us. Like, I don't know. We went to one bar the first night for dinner, and it was like this old, and it's a Wednesday night, so there's like 3 locals there. Oh, and we walk in, and everyone stares at us. I'm like,
we ain't from around these
and we
parts,
just go and sit at the bar,
Mm-hmm.
and it's one lady that owns it. She's like my mom's age, and she owns it, works it, and is the only person there to cook and serve as well on a Wednesday night.
What the fuck?
And she was kind of cranky too. Like she wasn't very nice.
Dude, I would be too. Are you kidding me?
But she made some pretty good food.
Damn. It's like I open this place. I'm running a business, but I also have to be like literally every employee.
She's got to have help during the weekends because
hopefully,
from what I understood, they had a lot of people there the weekend before. Anyway.
Probably just a slow night.
Dude, it was. But she was not happy that we paid with a credit card. She's like, yeah, I can take a card, but I prefer cash. We're like, yeah, I bet you fucking do, bitch. I was like, none of us have cash on us.
Nah, no one does anymore.
It's like, you got to get with it, lady. Your fucking business is going to sink to the ground. But we ordered, they have like old fashioned like fish fry kind of stuff up there, you know? So she made my dad like bluegill, and I got a fried pork chop, which was
fried pork chop.
It was roasted, but it was fried. It was legit.
Okay.
It was fucking delicious.
Damn.
I was like, God,
sounds good.
I was like, this place is a shithole, but this food is delicious.
The owner's mean and it sucks, but damn good food.
It was pretty good. I had like 2 beers and we got the fuck out of there. And then we ended up fishing that like the next days. We caught up. Well, let me show you a picture. Of I got some photos here. I want to show everyone.
Let me see them.
I got some photos to share with the class. This is the view from our living room. The first morning I woke up, I took this picture, and
wow, you're right on the lake.
Right on the lake. This is the lake right here, obviously, and we're right on it. This is our little living room. You come out every morning, you can come and see, and there's like shacks out there. You can see people drive their trucks out and stuff, and like cruise out there and start fishing. It was really cool, really pretty in the morning.
It looks like the dead of dawn too. Did you wake up early that day?
No, it was just cloud. Well, maybe. I think it was 6 o'clock that day. I woke up early. I woke up early that day.
I've never known you to wake up past 9 o'clock.
I know, man. Wow. Except for when fishing and hunting, baby. So we woke up. I went to the bait shop and I was like, "Hey, I noticed there's like a lot of guys driving their trucks out and stuff."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, He's like, let me do this. He's like, oh yeah, bud, you could drive your truck out there right now. And I was like, really? I was like, I wouldn't have any problem with like a big truck driving out there. He's like, oh no. And I was like, how much ice do you think you have? He's like, probably around 3 foot.
Wow.
And I was like, holy fuck.
That's a lot of fucking ice.
And I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, go ahead and give it a go. Just go out. And he just
give it a go.
He just told me to find deep water.
Uh-huh.
And the crappie, basically the crappies were biting.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, go out and find deep water and fish for crappie with like waxworm, like bee moths and jigs.
Sure.
Like small shit. And then he's like, and put some tip ups up with minnows for walleyes. And
yeah,
I was like,
put them up.
I was like, okay.
But like, so dumb question maybe. How do you find deep water when it is iced over? Like, how do you know how deep you are where you're at?
That's the cool part about the way things are nowadays. Well, back then you could get a topographical map and see the depth of the lake.
Yeah.
You know what a topographical map is, Mike? I'm figured you would since you were a science boy.
Yes. I'm almost insulted that you asked me that.
That's what I figured. I didn't know, dude.
So back in the day to go fishing for fish that you could go to the market to get, you would need to buy a fucking map to figure out where the deep water
I didn't buy
was.
shit. I found it online for free. And most of the time, the bait shops would
illegally
just give you that
downloaded PDF.
Dude, there's so much shit you can get online now. But yes, so we found this lake wasn't that deep. It was like maybe 26 foot at its deepest spot.
I don't know how deep lakes are
typically. Lake Dale's like 6 foot deep.
Well, yeah, it's like fucking Dale, dude. It's more of like a little swampy.
This is pretty shallow for like a northern lake like that. It's not too bad. But I bought this sweet little gizmo before I went up because I knew I was going to need something.
Yeah.
To help us out, since none of us have fished this lake or like ever walked, like stepped foot or know what the hell's going on. Mm-hmm. So I bought this thing. It's called a Garmin Striker Vivid 5CV Ice Fishing Bundle.
Wow, only 6 reviews.
And
looks pretty good.
It's pretty fucking legit, dude. This thing saved our ass when we were out there.
So what does it do exactly? Holy shit!
Let me show you.
That's a lot of cash.
No.
Fish.
It was $400.
Oh, $400 to find a fish. Johnny, I'll go outside and find you a fish for less than that.
I didn't pay that much.
Give me
for
$50 and I'll get you a fish.
I had so much money in what do you call it?
NFTs?
No, I wish. In Cabela's Club Points.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Let me see if I can find a better Striker 5CV.
I mean, I have expensive hobbies, but none of them involve a $400 purchase to do said hobby. My binders for my Pokemon cards are $30.
Dude, it's an expensive ass hobby for sure. Okay, this is a better image of it. So it was just it was like $400. I didn't pay that much
Mr.
for it.
Moneybags
I didn't
over
pay
here.
That for it. I paid out
it
of
was
pocket.
only $400.
I had $100 in gift cards, $200 in Cabela's Club Points.
Oh my god! Okay, all right,
and then I paid
right,
like $50 or some shit for it.
I can roll with that.
Right?
You're still stressing me the fuck out.
I know
it's fine.
But this is what it does. So see this little fucking image right here.
Calm down. Don't get angry at me. Yeah, I see the little fucking.
How do you zoom? Command Z? Is that how you zoom?
Yeah.
Shift Z?
No, Control plus. Come on.
I know I'm terrible with shortcuts.
Fucking boomer.
That's how I feel, dude. It's still not working.
Control plus. Plus control.
Plus control.
Control plus. Oh, you're a Mac.
Yeah.
Command plus.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, there you go.
Holy fuck.
There you go.
Okay, here's what we need right here.
Okay.
This is the fucking money right here. So see this where my 24 foot?
Yeah, I
see these little marks?
Yeah, those are
those arches. Those are probably walleye.
Wow. That's a lot of walleye.
From this photo or perch, big perch. But anyways, so this gave us a fucking leg up because I was able to we'd pull up to a spot and there wouldn't be like anything on it. And I would like drop my jig down and you can see your jig go down. It looks like a line. I made a vlog of this whole video trip. So you'll be able to see some of this footage.
Yeah, it'll come out in October 2023.
I'm hoping this one comes out sooner.
It fucking won't. Go ahead,
but you can see the jig come down and it looks like a line and it tracks it in real time. So say I like bring my jig up, I go to jig it, it'll bring it up on the graph.
Okay.
Like, and it's just like a running scrolling page pretty much. Whoa.
Okay.
And
2D
then,
basically.
Yes, it's 2D. Saying. That's what that is.
I'm describing it.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I'd jig up off the bottom.
Okay.
And then you'd see something red come off the bottom.
And that'd be a fish.
And that's a fish. And then all of a sudden, your jig would be covered by a fish. Mm-hmm. And then your little rod tip would go. and you set the fucking hook, dude.
Yeah, set it.
Because you're in 22 foot, you really got to set that bitch. Because I lost about 6 fish not setting the hook hard enough.
Yeah.
They were all crappie.
How big were your hooks?
Tiny.
Yeah.
Less than, I'd say, that big.
Okay.
Literally.
That makes sense.
Like the whole jig and the hook all together. And then you tip it with a wax worm or a bee moth. And drop it down 23 foot. You'd take 2 minutes to get down there. You'd be like stripping line, trying to get down there.
You get a sinker?
You'd see no, you can't use that.
Why?
Because the fish were so picky. You had to use super finesse.
Oh my
shit.
God.
I'm not even kidding.
Fucking Wisconsin fish,
I'm not
man.
kidding. Dude, my dad
like,
was
"Ooh."
trying we tried everything. I was doing that, and all of a sudden I just started, I probably caught like 20 or 30 crappie.
Wow. That is a lot.
They were all like 9 to 10 inches, like yay big. Nothing huge, but it was still, as soon as we figured that out, I was like, thank God I brought this thing, because we could go and just find fish everywhere with it.
That's cool.
And I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
So
Things are looking up for John finally. I buy some expensive equipment and it finally works out for me.
Yeah. Unlike the elliptical that you broke.
Yeah. Too big for that bitch, right, Casey?
Yeah.
Just
Some
kidding.
people are so mean.
I got a replacement piece for my elliptical finally. Thank
Okay.
fucking Christ. But yeah, dude. So the first day we fished like right in front of our house.
Yeah.
It was like 7 foot of water on a weed bed. And we found a bunch of perch and bluegill. Lake perch.
Yeah.
Which was pretty fucking cool.
7 feet in. That's pretty
7 foot
shallow
of water
for
that's
perch, isn't
pretty
it?
shallow for that lake. Yeah, but it was on a weed bed. So that's probably why they were there. They were probably there.
They were fucking
They were
smoking on
wow, dude. Smoking that ganja. On the motherfucking deal, double G. But yeah, they were hiding out in that in the old weed bed.
So you had your new device that you were taking on the lake, and it did you well.
It worked.
It was worth the money.
Figured it out. And I'm confident with that now.
So can you take it out on your lake in the summer?
It's not worth it in this lake, but I can put it on my boat in like the river or other deeper lakes.
Okay.
This lake is not good for like electronics because it's so shallow.
All the chemicals.
It's not even worth it because you're like 3 foot of water.
I don't know. Wouldn't you want to know like what's around?
They do have side imaging, which is nice for brush. You can like drive by and see what's on the sides of your boat. You ever see that?
That's what I would imagine you'd want. Like
it's expansive.
To me, what I would want as a fisherman, if I were a fisherman, 1, sinkers that you have to bite into, and 2, is some like
lead. Make them
like,
lead.
lead is like a ball.
Yeah.
You put down like in the lake, like midway, say. And what it does is like releases a sonar, so it gives you like a 360 of the area for like maybe like 20 yards.
They have that, and it's even better.
Yeah.
Guess how much it costs?
Well, if your little thing costs $400, and that's like, to me, 15 times better.
Yeah.
What's 15 times 400?
I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. It's like $3,000.
Yeah.
And it's called, Humminbird has a thing called 360 Mega or something like that.
It's called Gotcha.
It's called, here's the fish, bitch. Get your jig down here. No, Garmin LiveScope is like the top of the notch, top of the line shit. You can see fish in real time.
I bet you
like
can.
Right below you can see them move. You can see your jig move. You can. It's
probably fucking, what's a VTOL in
gonna
Call of Duty? That's what it is.
It's gonna take me a whole, like if we had a whole episode for me to just show you really wild Garmin LiveScope videos. If you're at home and you like fishing and like seeing like cool electronics, just Google Jay Siemens Garmin LiveScope on YouTube. Anyways,
that sounds like a Jump the String podcast.
Yes, probably. Shout out to Jumping the String. We drove out on the second day. I was like, we're fucking doing this, Dad.
What'd you eat for dinner? Real quick, the first night.
We went to a bar.
Cool.
We had the the fried fish.
The Angry Ladies bar?
Angry Ladies fucking pub and grill. Okay. Angry Bitches pub and grill.
Okay.
Angry old lady.
Yeah.
Hilarious. And we had a couple drinks there. And the second day I think I went out and fished a little bit deeper. My dad slept in. And then that evening I was like, we're going out there, dude. We're going out on the lake.
Yeah.
With the truck.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, whatever. So we drove out there. It was kind of creepy at first. And then it's just like, you don't even think about it.
Well, yeah, it's 3 feet of ice.
Dude, talk about a game changer, though. If I could drive my truck out to like a spot to fish every time, I literally just loaded my shit up at the house. Just zoomed right out there. If I could have done that ice camping out here, do you know how nice that would have been? I wouldn't have had to drag anything. I wouldn't have had to like, oh my God.
You could just put your fucking tailgate down and just sat on there and fished.
You can.
Yeah.
But it was pretty windy. But we did that once. Like we were just sitting by the truck, like drilled holes by the truck and just jigged around it. But here's a picture from one of the days. I think I put this on my on the old InstaSlam too.
It was a good picture.
Pretty cool.
You should have sent that to Toyota.
I know, it's a
and like got
said.
a like a sponsorship for it. It looks good.
Same
That's a
with
good
Eskimo.
picture.
It's a cool photo for Eskimo Ice Shacks too.
I will say I'm not a big fan of like outdoorsman photos, but that picture right there is very aesthetically pleasing.
It's kind of cool, right?
It is. It's not kind of cool. It's fucking cool, dude.
Dude, all the people were like, that is some wild shit. They're like, I was like, I know. Like, I got comments on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, my brain cannot fucking compute this wild. Like, I can just drive my car out
Well, it's
here.
3 feet of ice, dude.
Yeah.
I think like semi trucks can do like 4 feet.
Yeah. They could definitely drive out there fine.
But
But it was really cool driving out. Like,
you do some donuts, like
dude, there was cars out there the next day because it got up to 50 degrees and it was like a little wet out there.
yeah. Oh,
So there were guys in
shit.
like little mid-sized like Subarus and shit just going to town.
Nice.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, you have some fun out there.
Yeah, I mean, might as well, right?
It looks like a clear, crisp day.
We were really, really fortunate
Lucky?
with our weather,
Yeah.
except for the last day. But I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah,
here.
you will.
You
sneaky fucking
oh
bitch.
yeah, it was like I said, it was wild. I got a lot of this on video. Us cruising out. Oh shit, where did my? Okay, here we go. I had like a breakdown of it. We had cheese curds too. We had a lot of cheese curds.
Wisconsin cheese curds are the best. Did they squeak?
We had fried cheese curds.
No.
But I got those chili cheese curds that you should try.
Yeah.
Those did squeak, and they were very good.
To tell, for everybody listening, you might not know this, but a good way to tell good cheese curds versus not is if it's good and you bite down on it, you will literally hear it squeak on your teeth. That shit is like, woo. That's a clean cut,
It's
as
like
they say.
it's like your sneakers on like some wet floor or something.
Yeah, you bet, bud.
Oh yeah, bud.
Yeah.
Hey yeah, bud. Go Brett. Go pack.
Yeah.
But yeah, the second night we went out to this it was like a complete 180.
It was an angrier woman.
So we drove. Okay, here, let me get out here first.
Wait. You're skipping through
Yeah.
stuff. So you went
We
out
fished.
that day. You
Yeah.
fished. Did you catch anything good?
We
How
found-
many did you catch?
We found the crappie that day. That's when
Okay.
I threw my depth finder out there. My dad didn't catch a whole lot because he wasn't listening to me. And I was like, here's what you need to do. And he's just
fucking
like
tell him.
doing his own thing as
Yeah.
usual. And I'm catching crappie and he doesn't want to participate.
Boomers, man.
Doesn't want to do what I'm doing. I was like, you need the smallest jig you got and put
Yeah.
it on a wax form and just get it down there.
He's like, how about you go to hell?
Fuck yourself. But I was kind of hogging the depth finder though too.
Well, to be fair, you bought it.
I know. I was trying to share it the rest of the week because that thing, I was catching a lot of fish and everybody else wasn't. And I was like, this thing will help. And then as soon as I gave it to everybody, they started catching
Yeah.
fish because they knew where the fish were at and where to put their.
I mean, that
jig.
makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was fucking nuts. But so we caught some fish that night.
Okay.
Loaded everything back up in the truck. Super convenient.
Yeah.
So nice, dude. So nice.
It
Then we
looked
went to another bar which was literally like 2 minutes down the road from us on the lake. There was no one in there except for 2 other people. Huge bar. Super. It reminded me of like Buddy and Pals.
Oh, wow.
Like
Big.
that.
And there's
Big.
only a couple people in
Pool
there?
tables and darts and pull tabs, which I did not play.
Oh, good. I'm
Yeah,
so proud of
'cause
you.
my dad
Look
was
at that.
with me.
That's fucking... Well, because your dad was with
I
you.
didn't
What
wanna-
the hell?
And I only had like $40 cash, so I wasn't gonna be like, yeah.
Wait, why didn't you want your dad seeing you play pull tabs?
I didn't know how long we were gonna be there.
Everyone knows.
Yeah,
It's not
I
like a
don't
big
care.
secret.
I mean, I would have lost $40 probably, but
Yeah,
I
like
like doing
every
it with
time you've done it with
I like doing it with the boys though.
the boys,
Yeah,
with
dude,
the buddies.
It's different aesthetic. If I had some boys in there, like if I had the boys, not some boys. If I had the boys in there, that sounded kind of weird.
There's some boys in
Give me
here. You
some
want to do some pull
boys.
tabs?
Hey boys.
Hey, boy.
Oh, we got some cheese curd boys.
Oh, you want to hear it squeak on your
If
teeth?
I had the boys in there, I would have got rowdy that night because it was a cool bar.
That's cool.
But it was just me and my dad, so we ordered cheese curds and pizza and
Nice.
ate and just kind of skedaddled.
Wasn't your brother-in-law with you?
Not yet. He came later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's just you and your dad.
Just me and my dad for the
Okay.
first 2 nights, and then Mitch and Josh came up later.
Gotcha.
But
Did they have axe throwing?
no,
Huh.
there was this very funny game show on where it like, I forget what it was. You had to like guess like it gave you a letter, the first letter, and you had to like guess the rest of the word.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's a very good show to watch while you're at a bar.
Basically Wordle.
Yes.
But it was that before Wordle became Wordle. Basically Wordle copied that.
And it was this lame host who's like doing all these kitschy 50s game show host things where he's like, I don't know.
Well, old people watch that show,
That's
to
true.
be fair.
That's true. And
You
it
know.
was pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
But the bartender was the sweetest pie. She was telling us about there was like all the fishing stuff. She showed us pictures of fish and like
Oh,
just
wow.
super cool. Yeah, and I like almost dropped a whole pizza on the bar. She was very cool about that because it was like on one of those little pizza hangery things, and I bumped it, and it was like, yeah.
And then you're like, you should listen to this mean lady down the street in this bar.
They knew what bar.
Did they really?
We're like, yeah, we ate at this other bar the other day. She's like, oh, this one. And I was like, yeah. How do you know? She's like, oh, yeah, we know about them. And I was like, okay.
Them people.
Hey, all right.
What? You're going to be angry? You're going to fucking... Don't be angry.
Yeah.
You're trying to run a business, and I understand you're short-staffed, but...
Exactly.
You can definitely, as a person who works with a lot of people every day, you can put on a persona... You don't even have to be cheerful. You can just be like bland.
Right.
You don't have to be cranky.
She was probably just fucking over it.
Probably.
Maybe she's over life.
But
dude.
she wasn't like it wasn't. I don't want to get on this poor woman. I don't know what her kind of fucking day was. It could have been really shitty. Maybe she just had got through a divorce.
I don't know her situation.
Maybe her son died. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah. Anyhow, so you went to this bar. It was
her son
nicer.
got caught in a bear trap.
Man.
Her son got mauled by a bear earlier that week. Yeah, we went to a nicer bar. It was fucking dope. I wish we could have. We actually ended up getting pizza there again. We ordered out.
Damn.
The last night. Because the pizza was so good.
Good. I'm happy for you, man. You're acting like don't defend yourself. I'm glad. I just got caught on the fact of like how awful to get caught by like a bear trap and then get eaten by a bear. Like what? The
cruel world.
I would be so pissed. I'd be like, I'm in a bear trap, but then a bear comes and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I can't go anywhere.
Things aren't gonna get much worse.
I'm gonna act like a bear, like,
what a terrible time, dude.
Help.
Fuck. That sounds brutal. But that next morning I went out with my brother-in-law.
Day 3.
Okay. Went out with my brother-in-law early.
Okay.
Probably like 7:30, something like that.
Early. Crack of dawn for
and
Johnny.
It was early for me. I was so fucking tired because I woke up early the last 2 days. And, dude, that cold will take it out of you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we hadn't popped the shack up yet. Except for that one night. We hadn't popped the shack.
Ooh.
Me and my dad popping shacks.
Disgusting.
But we drove the whole, like, back portion of the lake and just drilled holes and fished and drilled, like, just kept moving. We must have drilled like 100 holes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Shout out to Cole. I got you a 6-pack of beer. He loaned me a souped up drill to drill through the ice.
He sent me a Snapchat of you doing it.
Yeah. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
not there, obviously,
like,
but
why would he do that?
He was sneaking around trying to get you. Look at him using my drill.
Screen saving my Snapchat.
No, when you guys were out here, I think he sent a video of you like, or
Probably.
somewhere you guys were at.
Yeah, but the drill he gave me, I was able to drill like 20 holes, all 30 inches.
Nice,
like,
man.
with one battery. That's pretty good. 30 inches of ice, 20 holes. I had 2 batteries, so I'd switch them out. So I could get 40 holes a day.
I'm so fucking immature.
Insane.
Yeah, that's really insane. That's a middle school dream over there,
God,
baby.
20 holes. I got 20 holes in one battery. It's pretty fucking nice.
I hate you.
But it was cool. So we just basically hole hopped the whole next morning and then said, fuck this, because we caught a bunch of little perch and we went back to the crappie spot, baby.
Nice. The deep water.
Deep water.
The big water.
And we put out a tip up and we crappie fish. We probably caught
What's a tip up?
Okay, a tip up is...
For people who are listening who aren't...
Savvy?
Fish people.
Savvy.
Which is probably a lot.
Doesn't Captain Jack Sparrow always say that? Savvy.
Yeah. Savvy.
A tip up is basically like a trap for a fish.
So not only are you catching them, not only are you doing radar to find them, not only are you having a hook for them, now you also have a trap for them.
This is a very classic tip up.
This looks like a piece of wood with 2 metal rods in it.
It is, and it's got a flag.
That's hilarious.
Okay, you put line down here. See that spool?
Okay.
You wrap that with line, and then you tie a weight and a hook to it.
Okay.
Put a minnow on it. Mm-hmm. This flag goes down on that.
Okay.
And as it starts to spin, the flag goes up. That
so
means
it's like a mat.
So that's what it looks like.
Okay, so it shows you have something.
I have this exact one. Yeah. So we put a tip up out, and we ice fished like all evening. Mm-hmm. And then we came back out to check our tip up. And I was pulling line. I was like, nothing's on. You know, we didn't catch anything. The flag wasn't up. Yeah. And I pulled in. I was like, there's something on here. And I pull up a little walleye. And we caught a tiny little walleye. We caught like a 15-incher.
Damn, tiny. Like, that's big.
Yeah, it wasn't too. It was just keeping size. Like, it has to be 15.
I guess when I think of fucking walleye in the Kankakee River, 15 is a
big walleye for Indiana. So we set tip-ups out like the next night too.
Do they have different flags? Can you get like different types of flags?
And I tried to, but they were also... You can get American flags. You can get all sorts of shit on there.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Can
you dream it, they can make it, dude.
Can you get that flag?
Probably.
Yeah, you can.
Probably. You can whatever.
Ooh,
I don't know.
okay.
Whatever flag you want.
Just says I love hentai.
You definitely can get that flag, dude.
Zoing.
You could get the black flag, like the pirate flag.
Yeah.
You can get that. I've seen tip-ups with that on there.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So
Savvy.
that night Mitch showed up. We ate. I forget what the fuck we ate.
You play any games?
No, dude. We were all so tired.
Oh.
We had.
I gotta go to
I had like
bed.
3 beers and I'd go pass out in my bed.
Jesus Christ, you guys are old men.
Oh, you know what we did? Every night at 9 o'clock, we had shitty service on like on the TV. It was like satellite.
Every night at
Every
9
night,
o'clock.
8 o'clock would come and we'd watch Wipeout, the old Wipeout. And then 9 o'clock would come around and we would watch old Fear Factor.
Oh my
90s
God.
Fear Factor with
Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan, and
Holy
he had
shit.
hair and he sounded like he was from Boston still.
Yeah.
Like he had his Eastern accent still. He
That's hilarious.
wasn't completely California.
So then after Fear Factor, you guys turned in.
Then we
for
all
the
went to
night.
bed after that. It was
Dude,
like 10 o'clock.
You guys are hilarious. You
Every
guys are,
night.
like, so
I was like,
old.
all right, Fear Factor's on. Turn it up. We see some nasty shit going on, like people eating a shot of
grasshoppers
worms.
and shit. Yeah.
They do like a shot glass full of worms and had to eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
Some of them were kind of lame, but I digress. The last day,
Day 4.
Day 4, last day, baby. We go out and we fish the crappie spot all morning, catch a bunch of crappie.
Nice.
That night, or that afternoon, it starts to get like warm, and it starts to get real foggy and creepy out on the lake.
It's a storm coming.
And you start hearing lightning and thunder and all this shit, and we're like, oh boy, do we want to fish tonight?
Oh boy, bud.
And Josh is like, we came out here to fish, and I was like, yeah, you're right. And I was like,
Damn.
I got the shack. So we popped the shack, and dude, a fucking giant storm rolled through. It was like a thunderstorm.
Wow.
Shit's blowing. People are leaving the ice. Like we see trucks driving by.
Shit.
There was literally some diehards still out there in the middle of
You
it.
guys.
No, without a shack.
Oh.
Just standing next to their truck ice fishing, getting pelted with wind and rain. I was like, these guys are insane. They stood out there and fished as long as they could. And then we ended up being the only people on the lake. And it was kind of eerie because you'd go to like shine your flashlight, all fog. You couldn't see anything.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
fog.
Ew, that's like
It was creepy. And we're out in the middle of nowhere.
that's a fucking horror story right there.
I had like the lights on in the shack, and I'd like peek out every once in a while. Like, holy fuck! And you'd see like lightning crack off in the distance. But we stayed dry, in the shack, and we stayed warm. I had the heater.
Good.
Everyone was comfortable. Just a little sketch for like,
Because it's spooky, man.
well, during the real thick of that storm,
It's
it was
a fucking-
blowing, and
I'm going to tell you how stupid you are, too. Just for a second,
Yeah.
as a friend. Like, you're in the middle of this lake.
yeah,
You are the highest point.
I don't know about that.
No, shut up. What do you mean you don't know about that? You're in the middle of a lake.
Yeah, there's other
flat.
shacks. There's permanent shacks out there that are actual metal.
Oh, okay.
We weren't the
fine.
only shack out there.
Yeah, but if it hit... Okay, so...
That's
like,
a whole different thing. I'll have to talk about.
hypothetically speaking,
Yeah.
if lightning hit that lake, if it hit a shack next to you,
Yeah.
you think it just hits the shack and that's it? Wrong, bucko. It has like a shockwave.
But it's fiberglass. It's not like metal. All those
I'm
camping
not
rods are
worried
fiberglass.
about you getting electrocuted. I kind of am. I don't care. I'm more so worried about it shattering
Oh,
the fucking ice.
You think no, that doesn't happen, dude.
what?
I don't think that happens. I've never heard of that happening, and I'm a lot more.
Yeah, but you know why? Because people who are fishing in the middle of a lake
they never
in a
make it
storm don't. Yeah, exactly. They don't live to
They
tell
die.
the tale.
No one finds their body. They just get eviscerated or frozen to death.
Think about how hot light. First of
There's
all,
no way that happens.
lightning hitting a frozen lake. You don't think
30
it's gonna,
inches of ice. I don't think that's going to happen. What does it do to concrete? It doesn't do shit to concrete. What does it do?
Yeah, because concrete is like ground, so it just goes through it.
Okay.
It dissipates, but
All
there's
right.
still a shock wave.
Dude, you... Okay, this is coming from a guy who didn't think you could have a bonfire on ice.
I still
or
think that's
use
a dumb idea.
heater
I
on
still
the
think
ice.
that's a. I still
All of a
think
sudden,
both
Mike's
of
the
those are dumb.
master of ice over
Look,
here.
I am not positive what would happen if lightning hit the middle of a lake because it's usually a fucking lake and it hits trees and shit before that.
Or it'll, if it does hit water, doesn't it just dissipate?
Yeah, kind of.
Or
But
it'll blow a bunch of water up and then that's it.
I got to look it up. I want to do like extensive research. Believe it or not, in my 4 years of meteorology, us having a conversation about what happens when
I was
lightning
gonna say,
hits a
ice.
fucking lake made of ice never came up. Crazy as
That's
that might be, because no one is on fucking ice during an electrical storm.
Yeah, but you think they'd want to research it, right?
What?
You think you guys would get like all boned up?
We
and go
got
out there?
way more important things to do,
You're
like
hey,
figuring out tornado
you're like,
patterns.
what's this fucking giant bolt of
Oh my
energy do
God.
to 30 inches of ice out here? We're like, let's go check it out. I'd want to check it out. I'd get boned up over that.
I would.
That's something I could get excited about. When I see those videos of ice hit or thunder or lightning hitting those like bays with people like running, I don't know, they have like either security footage of it and it's just like boom and like an explosion of water flies up.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's pretty cool.
So think about ice.
I don't know what it would do.
I imagine
It's not water.
I imagine in the point of impact it would hit like a good crater. I don't know. It's not very. I don't know. You know what? We're gonna look up some YouTube videos. There might
We'll
be
do that
something
during the break.
available. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that during our
Anyhow,
break
I'm
later.
sorry to take away from your stormy night.
you're fine.
I was
That's pretty
worried
much it.
about you as a friend because you're
Funny.
Snapchatting us and you're like, it's a big
And it
storm.
was like,
I'm in the middle of the
You can
lake.
hear the rain on top of it. It's like, shh.
And we're like, dude, get the fuck inside. And you're like, it's fine.
We were catching fish during all of it too. I was like, that's fine.
Like, we can't leave the fish.
Yeah.
Think about the fish.
So it like lightens up, and then it's just like drizzling. It's still pretty shitty out and like wet. We caught like probably maybe like 15 crappie that night.
it's a good amount.
It's a pretty good amount. And we go to check. I was like, all right, you guys. I told my brother-in-law to go check the tip-ups.
Yeah,
like,
send them out in the storm. Fuck
well,
you.
I was like, I'm gonna go back the truck up to the shack so we can unload it.
Yeah.
And get everything in the truck without getting sopping wet. And they're like, okay. So I turn the lights on, and all of a sudden I see them like running around next to a hole. I'm like, what are they doing over there? And I go over there like, look at this. And they don't know it. It's a fucking giant walleye. I was like, Jesus Christ. And they're like, Mitch is like, yeah, the flag was up. We didn't see it because it was so foggy.
Yeah.
And he's like, so he's never like brought up a tip up before, like caught a fish on a tip up. Him or Josh. So they're like, so
Christ.
he's trying to reel it in on that little reel. And Josh is like, I think you just got to grab the line.
Yeah.
And they just ended up, that's what you got to do. You got to hand line it.
Yeah.
And they pulled up this fucking massive walleye. Look at this thing.
Damn.
20-inch walleye right there.
That's a big walleye.
One of my tip-ups. I set them all out.
So
by the way.
technically you didn't catch it.
Technically, it's my fish.
Technically, you did not catch it.
None of those guys would have caught that because I had to set the correct depth, put it in the right place.
Everybody listening right now, call in 219-552-1128.
Where would you place the minnow, you think? As far as the column of the column of
What
water.
are you talking
Where would you
about?
place your minnow? You have to place the minnow somewhere in the body of water.
Towards the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like how close? Like
To
on
the
the
bottom?
bottom, off the bottom,
probably
like a
like
foot or
3
two
feet.
off? 3 feet? Off the bottom?
I'm guessing that's wrong.
Walleye like to be, they eat closer to the bottom. So
Like
that was
catfish.
literally like 6 to 8 inches off the bottom.
Okay, that's close.
Yeah. So if
Hold on, bring that picture back up.
Oh, I think I
First
deleted
of all, I want everybody listening, I just gave you the phone number. Call in, and if you think if they put a line in the hole, but another person, goes over to that line when it has a fish on it, brings it in, catches that said fish.
No, that's
whose
not-
fish is that?
it's technically all of our fish, I don't think it's any of those fish. I think it's a very
I
gray
think
area.
You are being
Because
shitty.
They're all my tip ups. First off, I set the tip up. I put it in the right spot.
Like,
put
I
the
drilled
right,
the hole.
Put the right bait
I
on
drove
there.
us there.
I drove us to the spot. There's a lot of things that happen, and if I would have checked it, then I would have just caught this thing.
First of all, the fish is beautiful. The eyes, I think the light caught it wrong. You could have done it a little bit better. You want a bit
What?
more of a
That's how
horizontal. No, you want a bit more of a horizontal hold with fish. That way
You're
you
not,
can
you're
definitely
not
no,
completely
shut the
wrong.
fuck up.
You're not
So-
completely wrong.
I know I'm not.
Okay. But I like this pose, like where it's kind of straight up and down.
First of all, you should, if you're smiling, show teeth because you look like
I
a
had
fucking
so
serial
much shit.
killer.
They're
Right
like, you need
there.
to smile. I'm like, is this how women feel when they're told to smile? Because I'm gonna fucking murder somebody.
You look like a
was like,
serial killer,
seriously?
dude. You're like, yeah, I killed
You need
this
to
bitch
smile
with this
more.
fish.
I'm like, I'm gonna kill
We
somebody.
roasted Johnny in our
Yeah.
Snapchat because we're like, why do you look so angry?
And
We're like,
meanwhile,
you
I'm
look
like
so
peeing, I'm like peeing my pants in excitement in this photo because like, I never catch walleye, and I was like, oh,
You look so angry, dude. Smile.
Come on, dude, I'm happy
Just
a little bit.
smile.
Look, I got a little smirk.
You look angry as shit.
that's for the lasses
you
right
look-
there.
You look like I told Johnny in the Snapchat, I was like, you look like you just killed a person and you're documenting what the murder weapon was.
I use this frozen walleye. I use its dorsal fins to spike the fuck out of a human throat.
So that was the trophy of the trip.
That's the trophy of the trip, man.
And you filleted it and what
It's
have you?
in my freezer right now.
Cool.
Along with 3 other bags of fish that we caught from that week.
It's a good look. It's a big, it's a thick boy.
It's a healthy fish.
Yeah.
That is probably the biggest walleye. Well, that's the only big walleye I've caught on a tip up through the ice. I've never caught walleye through the ice.
Was that your biggest walleye you've ever caught?
No, I've caught bigger.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
Oh. Not much, like probably 21 or 22 in Canada. But
hey,
yeah, buddy, we're going on the boat there in Canada.
And that was the last night. Like
that was the
you
last
guys were about
night.
to clean up too.
Yep.
That's
we were
awesome.
all soaked and fucking pissed off because we're getting shit out of the shack in the rain and like loading up, and everyone's like kind of. And then this just
tired and
game changer, man.
Yeah.
This made the night.
You stayed up for another 5 hours fishing.
Yeah, right. We were out. My dad's like, I'm ready for bed. We went back and
it was like Fear Factor's coming on in a half hour.
9, boys, we got an hour.
Let's get on there.
We went back home and ordered 2 pizzas and
called it a night.
Pineapple, ham, and
you like pineapple pizza?
I don't. I had a piece of it though.
I was curious.
Pineapple, ham. What's the other thing that you get? It's like a Hawaiian pizza. What the fuck is that? It?
Yeah, pineapple and ham, stuff like that. It's a Hawaiian
maybe onion.
Pizza.
I don't know.
I don't know.
And then just pepper. I ate the pepperoni.
Nice.
And some cheese curds. Of
I'm
course.
a pep boy
Fried cheese curds.
Could you put cheese curds on the pizza?
Probably.
That tastes good. Yeah.
I don't know.
No?
You'd have to be hot. You have to melt them down.
Well, just put them fried.
Was that me or you? Jesus, that was loud.
That was me. I'm sorry. I got my
You have
vibrations
popular little-
set. Oh,
I bet you do, you freak.
it's our fucking messenger. It's shut up.
You have Snapchat on Vibrate?
No, it's the messenger
Oh,
for Facebook.
I don't have
brother.
that on Vibrate.
Brother.
You want to see something cool? So I'm starting a video vlog. Fucking, it's so lame to say that, but
I don't think so.
eh.
Why not? We are doing a podcast that we have been doing for 4 years in your parents' basement.
Yeah.
Starting a vlog is not
It's
lame.
like, yeah, it's more of like a fishing and outdoors, like hanging out. It's called Hanging with Johnny.
Yeah. Hanging with Johnny.
And I brought on my camera gear, so you guys will get to see the whole experience from my perspective, from a GoPro, from a camera.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think
brought
that's fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Especially to like just document good times. It's like when like back in the day, everybody like brought those big ass
Yes.
video cameras everywhere and
It was-
like, look at my son, he's singing in first grade.
There he is in the play. Oh,
Yeah.
he pissed
Oh,
his
boy.
pants. It was so
He's not my son.
It was so funny to see because my dad's like, he's a goofy guy. He doesn't mind being on camera.
Yeah.
It's funny to see. Mitch was like not about it, but Josh was like all into it.
Yeah.
He's like talking with me and stuff. I got like the camera like selfie style. I was like, yeah, so we're just out on the lake, and Josh is like, yeah, what's up? We're out fishing in the rain. Like,
Make sure you like and subscribe
He was
and
like,
smash
yeah.
that like.
he was like picking up my GoPro and like getting cool shots of me doing shit. I was like, hell yeah, dude.
You
Mitch
got
is
your
like,
little
Mitch is kind
camera.
of like nervous, and I was like, here's Rich Randall over here at the couch. He's like, yeah.
Well, if you're not used to it, I
No.
mean, think about how long it took you and I to get comfortable on this.
To like warm up.
Yeah.
But anyways, we brought the
Ooh.
drone, and I got some cool drone footage, and I'm gonna try to sell some of this to the people at the Airbnb because they said they were interested.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
That's cool.
I'll do just some like quick shots here. This is from our front door. So these are permanent shacks. That's a permanent shack. They're like on a trailer, and you can just drag them out.
Yeah, lightning when it would still strike anywhere. That's not
Yeah.
going to exactly.
Here's
go
the
there.
crappie spot out here. This is where we drove out. This is where you drive out to.
This is kind of like
See over here?
giving me a little vertigo.
You
Yeah.
drive your truck right out there.
You
That's the
sent-
bait shop right there. See where those 4 shacks are?
Yeah.
Drive all the way, follow my little tracker there, all the way out here.
Kind of in the middle of those.
Yeah, at like 22 foot. Look at this little shack right here. And this is where
Ew,
the
yellow. I hate that.
this is where the bar that had really good pizza was. It was like right over here.
It's crazy how these drones stabilize themselves.
Dude, this thing, the fucking coolest thing ever. I love drones so much. I'm getting so into it. I know, right? It's just like so much fun to watch.
It's
this.
cool.
Yeah.
Damn,
there
that's
was
a big lake.
There was the coolest farm on top of this whole hill. You could see it whenever you were fishing.
Yeah.
It was like the biggest hill, and it's a giant farm with a giant barn on top of it. It was really pretty looking.
How far can you go out with these drones?
Pretty far. I maxed it. I think it was like 2 a mile or 2. No, more than that. 2 or 3 miles. Something pretty far.
That's pretty fucking far, dude.
It started beeping at me. I was like, warning, you're about to lose signal.
It's like, ugh.
But if it does, it returns to home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's really fucking cool.
It's really nice. It literally would take like a child. A child could fly this drone.
Man, this looks so quiet.
It's nice, man. It was really cool.
You know, just
See a
being
couple
out here on
guys
the
fishing.
ice. You should have like dive bombed them.
Dude,
they pull out their hand pistols.
So get this. I was out there fishing that morning, and all
Yeah.
of a sudden, like, I'm fishing in front of the house, and all of a sudden, I hear like a bus pull up, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like 40 kids hit the ice. They must have had like
the bus goes on the fucking lake.
They must have had like a goddamn field trip on the ice. Just like 40 kids run out there. Some of them got shacks. They've got like ice augers and like blaring music and all this shit. I was like, here they are over here. I think I got a video of them. I probably freaked them all out.
Holy shit! That's
Look at
a
all
lot
these
of kids.
goddamn high schoolers out here.
Goddamn kids!
I'm like, what the hell?
Maybe they were ice fishing.
They were. I think it was either a class or a field trip.
There you go. I mean, if it's Wisconsin, they have, I'm pretty sure, especially if it's rural Wisconsin, it's probably small.
Yeah, here, I'll show you.
Class sizes.
I'll show you where we were at. I took
this
a
is
couple cool videos right here. This is what I'm going to try to sell to them, this little part. Here's our place right here.
Right there. Get that good zoom in with
That's
it.
what I'm going to try to do here.
Yeah.
I think I do it actually right.
Are you? Oh, shit.
Ooh, I fucked it up.
Ah, you idiot.
Just wait, I do a good one.
You're doing a zoom out?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. There's all these cool little maneuvers you can do that are like hotkeyed in on your shit. What am I doing? Am I landing it? Oh yeah, I'm landing it. Here's a better one. Come on, bitch. There we go.
Ooh.
I think I go two.
Then there you come out of it. Yeah. You're like, hi, I'm Johnny Goodrich.
Here we go. Here's a good
and
one. Welcome to my crib, baby.
Ooh,
yeah, this is a cool
that's nice and
zoom
center.
out.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm going to try to start doing this more often where I just bring the drone and just try to get some cool aerial footage because not everybody has like the opportunity to do that.
That's a good shot.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
It's really pretty, like, and you get the horizon in the background.
Yeah.
Because it's like all farm, hilly, like this part of Wisconsin is really pretty.
You should have a fade in of Brett Favre's face.
Like he died or something. And then Harambe in the other corner. Like, no.
There you go.
Yeah, it was fun though.
That's cool.
It was a good time, but that's just some of the footage I got.
So the night ended. You guys watched your Fear Factor.
We watched Fear Factor, and then had to pack up before 11 a.m. and got the hell home. Stopped at the Mars Cheese Castle again.
Of course.
And picked up some goodies. I picked up more cheese, more delectable goods.
Sounds like a good trip, man. Especially because you were with your family too.
It was fun.
It's not like a very social challenge because it's just your family,
Right. And everyone, it was.
You don't have to be turned on all the time.
Yes, and it was like one of those things that I hadn't been on a trip in such a long time, like a legit trip because of COVID and shit.
Yeah.
And it was just a nice getaway because we didn't. It was super laid back. Everyone was very nice except for that one lady in the bar.
Yeah.
Even she was all right, but she wasn't the nicest of.
Maybe she was diagnosed with like stage 8 cancer or something.
God.
I don't know. I like to give people the benefit
I do
of the
too.
doubt. I'm
like
usually
that.
a crabby little bitch too when it comes to being at work. but you know what?
The crabby little bitch.
Yeah. Usually I'm just crabby with coworkers, not with my people. But
I get it. But yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. It was a cool trip. We caught a bunch of fish. We're gonna have a fish fry for my dad's birthday coming up in March. So.
Wow, I'm surprised you know when is his birthday?
March 18th.
Well, good for you, man.
Yeah, I know,
I'm proud.
because it's like a few days from St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, that's how I know. And he always likes corned beef and cabbage.
Never change.
Never change. I'm just, like I said, I was just happy to fucking get out of town, honestly.
Yeah.
And do something fun.
Yeah, something you want to do. And
yeah.
It sounds like it was like perfect. There's not like a bad bit in there.
No, there wasn't, and it was just super chill, good food, great beer. This new, we had really good food. We brought so much fucking. It was ridiculous, dude. There was too much food.
Yeah, it's fine. You only live once, man.
Hell yeah.
Especially, I mean, I don't know. Though even the bad part with the storm thing turned out to be pretty cool.
It was an adventure,
and it had like a little mint in it too with the walleye.
Yeah.
So,
and I got it all on video, so you'll be able to see all the crazy shit that happened out there.
Like it just sounds like a really. Like a fucking A+ trip. So I'm happy you got to go through that. I'm happy it went well for you.
Thanks, man. For 3 nights.
I'm happy you didn't die, man.
Yeah, it was like 4 days, I think. Was it 4 nights? Wednesday through Sunday.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever.
Did you have to work Monday?
Yes, I
That
did.
fucking sucks.
I was very tired.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I slept like a rock Sunday night. I was so tired. Like I said, that cold will just take... And it wasn't even that cold out. It was like 40s, 30s, maybe 20. One day it was like 17 degrees. We were out there. It wasn't bad.
You're out all day, though.
Yeah. And it was like sunny for most of it, except for the last night.
Yeah.
Fucking wild, dude. But it was a good trip. Like I said, be on the lookout maybe the next 2 months for that to drop. These videos, are going to be so much easier to edit because it's just a GoPro and like a DSLR.
Check it out in 2028.
2030 coming to a YouTube screen near you.
By then, YouTube will be obsolete. It'll be something else. Like,
Right. Oh my God. Should we do a couple of voicemails and get out of here, dude?
Sure. Sounds
Okay.
good. Sounds good.
All right. Here is the. Oh God. Here's the fun game we like to play.
It's gonna be somebody.
How loud is it?
It's gonna be someone calling and be like, "It wasn't Johnny's fish. Fucking, it was."
Fuck you, man. It was mine. It was
I want to
never-
hear. I want to hear the opinions of the people.
Everyone's gonna say it's not my fish
Oh yeah, because they hate you.
because they want to see me be mad and not. Like, you know what I mean?
You know who will give you an honest opinion is Nick.
Nick Mathias?
Yeah,
He would.
he would
He'd
give you an honest opinion.
He would probably say it's whoever pulled the fish out.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, but
You can set lines all day,
if
but
I would
you
have
didn't
seen
catch anything.
if I would have seen the flag,
Yeah,
I would have been
yeah,
the
yeah.
first one to run to it.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
after that, I would be like, all right, you guys can go get the next one.
Yeah, and if I would have known cryptocurrency was going to be the way it is, I would have done that too. But
Hindsight's 2020.
here we
huh?
go.
All right. First voicemail. If you haven't ever called in, 219-552-1128. Leave us a good old VM.
Hello, it's Hambone.
Hambone.
Just had a quick question about your guys' D&D podcast, Roll for Your Life. I just finished episode 30, the latest episode.
Whoa,
Wow,
he's getting
all
on
caught up.
the D&D train here.
Yeah.
Did he just start listening to it?
I don't.
Did he like
well,
binge?
He's all caught up, so
Shit,
doesn't
dude.
matter if he started recently or not.
Shit, doggy. Hell yeah, I love to hear that.
Episode 30. That was the Goblin one.
No, what, are you sure? It's
Yeah.
not Today Goblins? Is that episode 30? Or was that 31? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Let's hear what he says.
What about a ham bone?
And got me thinking. I was thinking back to like when everything first started. I was like, wow, that felt like so long ago because it kind of was. It was like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
No, oh my God, 30 weeks. Never mind. Anywho, I was thinking about what happened to Rivik's penny board.
Oh, just wait. Just wait, baby boy.
Rivik still has his penny board. He
I've
just
got it.
hasn't. He hasn't done anything with
Yeah,
it lately.
it's still in my Jansport, dude.
Yeah.
I think it comes out for our the last episode. I think that just came out. It comes
Does it?
out. Yeah,
Okay.
it's since then. He left this like a while ago.
Oh, okay.
So, what is?
And you know what, too? With D&D, you have so much shit. You always forget about, like, all the cool little knickknacks you have.
Yeah, he left this February 24th.
Oh, okay.
So he's definitely heard by now that I've used my
You've
penny board
used your
again.
penny board?
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
Don't worry, listeners. Rivik has used his penny board.
Yes, I know everyone's
stressed out
everyone's
about it.
so worried where my penny board is.
I feel like that could have came in use. I don't remember if it got broken or anything, but
I almost gave it
bring
away.
back the penny board.
You almost did.
Thank you. Good night. Smooches. Drive safe.
What did he say? Smooches?
He said dry safe, and I think he gave a literal smooch. He's
Oh,
like,
hell yeah. That was cute. I need to use that more to, like, flee battle.
Yeah,
Would
you
you give
could.
me double speed if it was, like, good terrain? Like, double my walking speed with that? That's a fucking nerdy-ass question.
I would give you the dash action as, like, probably a bonus action. So you could use, like, maybe your speed and then plus a dash.
Right.
So, like,
That's fair.
yeah, I think so.
Here's another one.
Okay.
Well, guys, I bite my own tongue. It's Hambone. And the last voicemail, I talked about Rivik and your guys' podcast.
Yeah.
So
It's like
check it
3
out.
days later.
Not using his penny board.
Hey.
He didn't use it that entire trip until he got to his destination. Spoiler, by the way. But, damn, you guys read my mind. Thank you.
Yep.
Smooches, drive safe.
Smooches.
Smooches,
Drive
drive
safe,
safe.
baby. Yeah, dude, I literally pulled it out in paratest.
That's hilarious.
fucking funny, dude.
You do have a thing of like not using it until you get to a place and you're
Yeah.
like, I pull it out.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys are in town.
In
like,
the
it
worst
doesn't
spot
matter.
ever. Not
Yeah.
even real roads.
That's hilarious in
Oh,
Paratest.
Go listen to our other podcast, Roll for Your Life. Here's one more voicemail for the boys.
The boys?
Yeah, I just wanted to call and let the trip advisor know that the trip that he scheduled for me isn't going to work with the plan that I have in mind for my family. So you're going to have to do a little more research for me and get back to me. Thank you.
Who do you think that was?
I have no idea.
That was Zach.
It was Zach?
Zach Hayden.
Yeah, I'm aware of Zach. You only know one Zach.
His ass wants me to plan a fucking trip for him and make sure it's like an awesome fishing trip. He's like, do some research and find a good lake that I can go fish with my family. I was like, fuck yourself. I was like, find one yourself, dude. I was like, none of my places are up to snuff for you.
Man, you wouldn't help a buddy out?
I tried. I told him where to go.
And he was like,
He doesn't want to do it.
you.
Yep. He doesn't want to
I
go to the
hate
good
you.
spots. He doesn't want to go up to Minnesota or to Canada or any of the good places. Whatever, dude.
I'd want to go a place closer to home.
I guess.
Like, I have like a 2-state radius, you know?
I like that. 4 or 5 hours, that's a sweet spot, dude.
I think so.
You can break up the trip.
Anymore, that's like a half the day. And when it's like 6, 7, 8 hours, that's
tough.
a day of traveling. I
It
don't
is.
want to do that.
It's tough, man.
You know? Anything above 6 is not for
It's
me.
not feasible.
Unless it's like we're going for a week.
Yeah, then that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like that kind of shit. Then you can kind of settle in.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You know, some road trip games.
Yeah, road tripping, baby.
Get the Spotify out.
Go out to see the biggest ball of yarn.
Yeah. Where's that
dude.
at, Johnny?
Somewhere out west. I don't fucking care, dude.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Never mind. Holy shit.
Oh, I think that's an episode, folks.
Yikes.
Just offended all the biggest ball of yarn fans out there.
Yeah, there's like 15 of them.
Yeah. Mike, where can the people of the Cyber Shindig community find you?
Guys, you can find me at makeout_Mike on Twitter and on Instagram. Please listen to our other podcast, Roll for Your Life, Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Me, Johnny, Mallory, and Casey, we perform on that. Also, rate this show. If you're on Spotify, I know you are. I see you there drinking a cold one.
Oh.
You know, while you're drinking that cold one, grab your phone that you're listening to right now, open your Spotify app, and give us a 5-star review.
Please do it.
Yeah.
It helps for sure.
Yeah, or else, you know what? Or else the next time, if you don't do it, the next time you wake up in the morning, you're getting ready for work, and you're in the kitchen, and you're walking around, you're going to step on a wet spot with your socks on.
No.
Yeah, and then you got to get to work, so
And
you
it's
got to
gonna
put your
be-
shoes. It's going to be the whole day just soggy
Yep.
sock Samuel over there.
And you're going to come home and it's going to be a yellow stain. It's urine.
Ooh.
And you don't know whose it is.
No, it could
It's a
be the
urine
cats,
stain.
could be the dogs, could be your wife, husband.
Could
I
be
don't
your
know.
fucking dad's.
It could be, man. So make sure you give us a review. We appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely do it.
Johnny, where can the people, if they want to slide into the DMs,
Oh,
man,
yeah,
where
dude,
can they
please
find you,
slide
dude?
into the DMs of Johnny.Goodrich, TikTok, the Blossoming Weeb, getting some traction there. Not really, but it's still funny to say. If you would be so kind and check us out on YouTube. We're on Fishhook Studios on their channel. Go over and check out all the other sweet stuff that Fishhook Studios has to offer. Like Sean, our buddy from YHST, just dropped a new dark comedy called Best Friends Forever. Shout out to Sean.
Yeah,
and,
congratulations,
and
man.
Ian over there. And they had a really cool release party that I was at. That was a lot of fun. I got to kind of meet all their friends and all these people that I've heard about but never got to meet or see face to face. So
Yeah, I was bummed. My freaking wife had to go and get sick.
yeah, you guys were all sick over at the Kroll house. Bunch of COVID sluts over there. Fuck. Tony loved that. He's like, did you read the description on the last podcast? Johnny called Mike a COVID slut. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it either. And I was like, what the fuck?
And I was like, people read the description? Holy shit.
Tony does.
Oh my God. But
He's
yeah,
a slut for those
yeah, he is.
descriptions.
He's a description slut. And go check out YHST. It's a movie review podcast. Check out our buddies Jumping the String. That's Cole and Nick's podcast. I've guested on it a few times. It's an outdoor podcast. Roll for Your Life, obviously. Am I forgetting anybody? Check out our sponsor, Hemp Streets.
Oh, shit.
Use coupon code HOOK and receive 15% off your entire purchase. They've got you covered on all your hemp products, CBD. I think they have some non-psychoactive and some psychoactive products, so give them a look-see for yourself. Wink, wink, nod, nod. I may or may not have tried some of them for myself. No, but the soap is dope, so give it a go. But other than that, leave us a voicemail, 209-552-1128. This is like a fucking information dump. I'm sorry. And
That's why we do it at the end.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And yeah, catch us next time right here on the Cyber Shindig podcast, folks.